Hi guys, welcome to Crypto Talk and welcome especially to our first comprehensive course on crypto trading. And in this video, we are going to demonstrate from scratch the basics on trading crypto. There are lots to learn in crypto trading, but I promise that if we go through all that I'm going to demonstrate to us in this video, you should be able to start trading right away. There is nothing much difficult about crypto trading. You just need to learn some basics, and which I'm going to share with us in this trading course. Now, before I go into this course properly, I want to welcome all of us who have the opportunity of viewing this video. And if you're new to this channel, you are most welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always being with us. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, you can smash that subscribe button and become one of our subscribers. And whenever you watch this video and you find value for it, please don't forget to like the video and also share this video. If you are subscribed to this channel, please turn on the post notification so that you can get all the published updates from us and be informed. Because one thing that can make you strategically position as a crypto trader and a crypto earner or a crypto entrepreneur is information, and that is very, very key to this industry. Now, there is a ground rule for us to set before we go into crypto trading. And what are these ground rules? My name is Edwin, and the truth is that I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not going to give you any financial advice based on the content of this video. This video is actually published for educational purpose. Whatever decision you make should be a well-informed decision, a decision that is based on your own deep research and conviction. However, whatever I'm going to share here is the experiences I've lived through. What has worked for me, it might not work for you, but you need to formulate your own strategy. You need to come up with how you understand things and how you implement things. But for you to go into trading properly, you need to also understand some basic rules. And what are some of these basic rules? One of the first basic principles and rule of crypto trading is that you don't invest what you cannot afford to lose. Rule number two, you don't invest your basic income or the income for the family, say your salary or your business capital. You don't invest that in crypto trading at all. You also don't borrow to invest in crypto trading. Please, these three ground rules should be mastered and be written in your heart. So whatever you are going to put into crypto trading should be any fund that you can willingly forgo. And you don't have to start big, just start little, and you can scale up as you master the act of trading. However, there's nothing difficult in crypto trading. If you follow step by step what I'm going to show you in this video, you should be able to start trading like a pro in no time. So here I come to my Biscuit wallet, and on this wallet we can look at the footer. Here we see the home, we see market, trade, future, and asset. So when we come to the asset, this is where houses all our funds on this exchange. Now when we flip to the left, you can see all our assets that we have transferred to this exchange being enumerated or populated at this particular point. So when we flip back, we can also see some elements under this particular asset, like add fund, withdraw, transfer, and profit and loss, and all of that detail that gives us what happens to our fund over time, whether we're losing or gaining. Then we to see, look at this transfer. Some might be asking, what is the difference between a transfer and a withdrawal? The transfer feature is actually used to move our assets to be able to trade a particular type of trading. So we have different type of trades. For instance, we have trade here, we have future here. So if you're going to trade future, you must move your asset to a particular wallet inside the exchange that is meant for the future trading platform. So this is actually where you move your coin. So if you're going to trade here, you're going to move your fund to wherever it is to the spot trading. Some exchange, as soon as you send your fund, it goes to the spot trading. However, some doesn't go to the spot trading. It goes to another, wallet called funding wallet. So from that funding wallet, you then move it to the trading wallet. So the trading wallet actually give you the access to use your fund that is being deposited in that particular wallet for the trading. So let us go into trade and see the type of trading that we can, uh, trade on that trade. We have spot, we have margin, we have N, and we have other tools here. But the type of trading that we're going to learn, which is the basic and which is the most popular type of trading, is called spot trading. So if you move down below spot trading, then you now see the currency that you are trading on, and it is called currency pair. Usually trades occur between a particular crypto and Bitcoin, or a particular crypto and Ethereum, or a particular crypto and the most popular type of trading, which is USDT, and we call them USDT pair. So right now I am on Pi USDT pair, and if you want to change from Pi to another coin, then you click this drop down and it will bring a whole lot of different crypto for you to choose. Now we can see that when we look at here, we can look for any coin that we want to trade on. So if you are looking for new coin, you look for new coin here. If you're looking for innovative coin, USDT, USDC, fiat, and all of that, you can see all of them as you switch. Now, one other thing that you must do as a good trader is to be able to put all the crypto that you are interested in under favorite, so that it will be easier for you to recall those coins and trade them with ease. So for instance, if you come to a new coin and you are interested in Mubarak, what you do is that you go to this star, you click star like this. You see it has been added to the number of my favorites, and if you come to my favorites, you are going to see Mubarak being added there. So basically, whatever coin that you are interested to trade, you just add them to your favorite. So you can see that my favorite, you see all these coins are the coins that I usually come to pick and trade. So we're going to go to this one where that we are interested in, Pi Network USDT pair. So that is that for the trading pair. Then another thing we also want to learn in trading, which is very basic and very simple, is the type of spot trading that you are going to do. When you come here, you see buy or sell. These are the two things we do in trading. Buy is always green or blue, or red for sell. So whenever you come here, you look at this drop down menu. This drop down menu has different types of spot trading. There are no single spot trading. We have different types. It starts from what? Limit order. In some exchange, market order comes first. So we have market order, we have limit order. So the most popular type of spot trading is either market order and limit order. Limit order is where you can preset the amount or the price that you want to either buy or sell. So when the price of the crypto rose or fall to that preset value, the trade is executed and your order is filled. While the market order is where you don't have to preset a determined price. What you buy is what you get. The order is filled instantly because you are ordering the system to buy your goods or to exchange your cryptocurrency for the pair at that market price. That is why it's called market order. So market order is instant fulfillment, while limit order is a preset fulfillment, either at the upper region or the lower region. And that is all that there is to understand why trading. That is what spot trading really is. So for the purpose of which spot trading and the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to select limit order. Now, for you to go into trading, this is the cash. There are some certain things you must understand. First, let's look at the tools that you must have in place. The first tool is your currency washers or your coin washer. And one of the best app, very popular app, there are so many tools that can help you to trade, but one of the basic and most popular one that I use mostly is the coin market cap. Let's go to coin market cap and see why it is very, very good for us to have it on our phones if we are going to go into crypto trading. So this is the coin market cap, and it lists all cryptocurrencies that are today on the market, the major ones. So it starts from the number one cryptocurrency and it goes on, and we can see that Pi Network has dropped about 6 positions below from number 11 to number 17. So we can see now one other thing also that we want to do is to put or populate all the cryptocurrency that we are interested to watch or we will see as our favorite under this group watch. And how do we do that? Say for instance, I want to watch USDT. I click on USDT here. When it comes up, I goes all the way here and click the start button. By clicking the start button, if I go to my favorites, I'm going to see USDT among my favorite coin that I'm watching. So where do I see it here? Favorites, you see it here. So we are seeing USDT as a coin that we are watching. And when you do that, you can also go to USDT and open it up so that you can receive alerts of its price movement. Yes, there is a feature to do that where you can, set an alarm to remind you when the price move up and down. So we can see the feature here. If you click here, we can set, our alarm to give you, reminder when it moves up and down. So if a particular coin that you are interested, let's take for instance, Pi Network. If you're interested in Pi Network, you can preset Pi Network to, go off at a particular price that you're interested in. So having learned how to watch our cryptocurrency from the coin market cap, we come to look at the elements that help us to trade very well. And this element is actually candlesticks. And these are the candlesticks. These candlesticks actually represent how the price movement of a particular asset is, whether it is going up or it is coming down. If it is coming down, it is represented by a red candle for most of the exchange, and if it is going up, it is represented by a blue candle for biscuits, and for other crypto exchanges represented by a green candle. And each of these is our candle sticks, and this little line here is actually the wick of our candle. So this candle actually help us to look at the crypto market and how the movement is going real time, and we can draw our line to see that the market trend is actually going downward like this. It shows that prime market has been falling over this time. And not only that, but there are ways that we can actually look at the candle to zoom it in and look at it very well. Is to do that, we need to change the time that we want the candle to display. So we can change it here where we have 1 minute, we have 15 minutes, we have 1 hour, we have 4 hours, we have 1 day. In some exchange, we can even have it as low as 1 second, which means that the information or the price movement will be displayed per second basis. And we can do that on Biscuit by changing it to 1 second here. And if we select 1 second and it displays, it means that all our price movement are going to be displayed in real life as it is moving either up or down. So right now we can see that our candle is being displayed per second basis, and we can see the price movement, the way it's changing per second. So we can see that if it doesn't change, it means that the price is constant for that particular point in time. So we can see that the price is going up at this point in time, and we see that the value is also climbing up. So that is how the changing of the time for we to actually see this price being displayed affects our judgment, and we can see that it has, moved very far off because it's actually moving a second. So now for us to be able to place our order and start the trading, we can decide to choose a 1 minute so that we can zoom in our trade and be able to look at the trade from a distance where we can see the upper region, the middle region, and the lower region. Let's take, for instance, we are going to draw a line now to see what we mean by that. Now we can look at this from the distance in per minute basis, and we can see that we can see the top here, we can see the middle, and we can see the below it. We can place our bid here, we can place our bid here, we can place our bid here, but we can still go further to see 15 minutes, time to see how we can continue to zoom out so that we can see them better. In 15 minutes now, we have zoomed out, and we can see that we are seeing it even far into the realm of affair where we can place our order here. We can see what is happening within here. We can see what is going to happen here. We can see what is happening here. Now let us demonstrate this with a diagram. Now, so let's say this is all the area that we are going to trade. So if we want to sell a particular coins as it's moving up, perhaps we will place an order at this point. So by the time the price gets here, it will be filled. So in making use of our chart now, in reading our chart, so hypothetically, this is our price movement over time, and we can see how it is going up and down. So we'll now look at, for instance, we come to the market at this point here. When we come to the market, the price was dipping to this point like this. Then it started going up. We now begin to look at it. It went up, and we say, okay, I want to sell this asset I'm holding at a point like this. So sell is always in red. So let's say we prefix our selling to be somewhere here using our spot trading limit order. So we say we want to sell at this point. So as the price continue to go and go and go, the moment it hits this point, the order will be filled out for us instantly, and we'll have our fund in USDT, right? So the moment we have our fund in USDT, then we are set to trade. And what trade now? We use USDT to buy coins. So the particular coins that we're trading it, we want to buy it back. So by buying it back, what do we do? We have sold at this point here. So what are we going to do now? We want to look at it. Oh, the price is still going up, but then we want to buy. So if we buy anything at this point, we'll make losses. So we are going to come down and say, oh, let us look at the holistic, price movement over time. Now this price has been going up and down, and it will come to a point, it will peak and it begins to drop again. So let me say, oh, since the last lowest point, the previous lowest point is here, I can choose, somewhere here to buy back, or I can go below it. And probably it's okay, let me just add a few steps backward and decide to buy at this point. So let us mark it as green point where we want to buy. So we now preset it limit order to buy at this point. Let's say, for instance, we actually sold at this point at 1.52 USDT, and it begin to dip and dip and dip, and it come to, let's say, 0.52 USDT, or the price of that coin is come to this at this point. So when it comes to 0.52 and we are going to buy, we would have made 3 times of our purchase. That is exactly what it means. So by the time the price continue to dip and it comes to this point, the order will equally be filled for us again. And when it is filled, if we have, let's say, 300 coin initially when we sold at this point, and by the time we buy at this point, we're going to be having what, 900 coin. So if this is what pi that we sold at 300 coin at this point at 1.52, By the time we buy it back, we might be having something like 800 and something coin, which almost triple our income. So if you do the math, we would have gained almost 600 coin, and that is what trading actually is. This is just hypothesis. Now let us go back to the trading proper and see how this is being displayed or done in real life. So for we to start the trade, we also look at another parameters. In all exchanges, we look at the top year. The top year was always give us the information of what has happened with this particular coin that we are trading over the last 24 hours. At the very top year, we are going to see the all-time high. It has dipped to $1.05, which is the all-time low. Say for instance, we want to trade now. Now the price is going up. I want to trade now. It has been very low. So I have my coin now. I can pick a point at this. Look at the crosshair. I can pick a point at this point. So the market has been very low. I look at it this way that, oh, okay, let me just say I pick a point at this level, maybe here. Then you come to this particular crosshair and you click it. It's going to load where you are going to sell or buy. Now, so I want to sell because this is up. I'm saying that if the price moves to this point, it should sell. But let me bring it further down. Let me bring it down here because of what I can see from here. The possibility of it, going very high above this might be very slim. So there's possibility and there is very high chance that it can drop. So let me just position my cursor. Okay, let me see position my cursor here and click. It has load. I want to sell, right? So I have my asset in Pi, so I want to sell at this point, and we come to this slider. By the time I click here, I would have automatically load the price that I want to buy, and this price is at what? 1.15. We look at it here, 1.1517. This will say that, okay, let us sell 50% of our assets. This slider can actually tell us how much quantity we want to sell. So by, drawing your slider either to 100% or to 25% or 50%, we can, determine the quantity that we want to sell. Alternatively, we have a specific number that we want to sell. We can just type in that quantity here, right here. Just type in the quantity we want to sell right here, and that quantity will be sold at the price that we have selected, we have preset here. So for me, I say, okay, let me set 50% of my assets at this very point. Now, after doing that, I will click sell and confirm. So if I click sell and confirm, what are you going to see? You're going to notice that here will be marked red, and this is the price movement. So as soon as the price goes and merge with it, the order will be filled, and I would have succeeded in selling this Pi coin, 50% of it. So what I will be having in my asset will be USDT. Then I'll come back again and say, okay, look, you know what? I'm going to buy back this coin that I've sold here, clicking buy, load this particular price, which is $1.01, and then load it and say, okay, I want to buy everything 100%, and that will be bought for me. And by the time I do that, the difference between this gap here and this gap is my profit. So if I made 0.01 cents as my profit for a single sale of Pi, then you now multiply that 0.01 cent by the number of Pi I sold. So the higher the number of assets you sell, the higher profit you made. Even what comes out of it is in a fraction of cent. So that is how the profit is being made. By changing the parameter to read 1 day, I've kind of zoomed in on what have done over the past days. You can see that there are markers here up, all the red here, and there are markers all the way here. Now what this marker actually signifies is these are the digital footprint of my trading over the few days. So this actually shows that I have sold at this point, which is the highest point here, and I've bought at this point, I've sold at this point, I've bought at this point, and that is exactly what you are seeing here. So each time I sell and buy, I make profits. So over time, so that is exactly what is being displayed that you are seeing here. So these are my digital footprint of my trades over time. So you can see that since Pi Day, I've not made any sale because I wasn't too sure of the price. The price movement was very erratic, was very unpredictable, and to stay off from from losing out, I decided to stay off trading, and that is why you see that there's some gap between here and here. The first time I've just placed trade is this demonstrative trade. You can see the red line here, and you can see the black line, which shows that the trade that we placed earlier has not been filled. And let's go back again and see what the trade is. So this is the trade that we actually placed earlier. We can see that trade that we placed. So all the trade that you placed, every trade that you place is going to be displayed here. You can also edit or modify your trade. You can increase, what you want to sell, and you can decrease it, as you wish. So this is the simple method or spot trading. So with this, you can continue to track the movement, of your trading, and by the time it hits this point, your order will be filled. Now, when you look at the price here, we actually, proposing to sell at the upper region at $1.1339, and we can see that it has not reached that point. It is still at $1.1227. So by the time the price hits $1.1339, the order will be filled, and the moment the order is filled, I will begin to look to buy at the downward region. So in essence is that as a crypto trader, if you're trading crypto, like what is happening right now, so many people are kind of downhearted, dejected, and despondent because the price of their asset is coming down. And they look at the pie that they have is in the wallet, and they could see that the price was substantial. And as the price is going down, the value start coming down. But as a crypto trader, whatever opportunity you see, whatever the market tides, you don't get angry. You only make use of the opportunity. You make lemonade when life gives you lemon. And that is exactly what crypto trading is. When other crypto enthusiasts that are not trading complain about the erratic price movement and the stable price of a particular coin, a crypto trader walks away with money because he uses that opportunity to trade and make more money. And that is what we call speculative trading. So most of us analysts and Pi network core advocates had fear that Pi will become a speculative asset if the price is unstable, and that is exactly what we are witnessing. Because the price of Pi is dictated by the market forces, we have no option than to trade it because we can't just stay and fold our arms. And by trading Pi over the time that it has launched, some of us have made quite a fortune out of this trading. And this is what we have just displayed in this tutorial is the simplest thing we have done. We have not done anything extraordinary, anything magical about the trading. The trading is as simple as what we have demonstrated. So you can go back again and rewatch all this video and see these steps and see how you can implement it on your own. And if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. And if you find value in this video, please don't forget to like, to also share this video so that so many people will get this knowledge. And most importantly, to ground yourself in information and crypto knowledge that can enhance your trading capability, you then need to subscribe to this channel. This is the first part of our crypto trading tutorial or basic course. In the next future, we are going to expand what we have learned to see other aspects of what we can do in the field of crypto trading. May this tutorial help you in your crypto journey. May it become a tool that will bring you smile and fortune and actually lead you to the fulfillment of your dream. Or should I say, the process of the fulfillment of your dream. Once again, I am Edwin and this is Crypto Talk. I want to see you in all of my subsequent videos and may you have peace. Trade carefully, be guided by the principle of trading. Don't invest what you cannot lose, and don't invest your savings, and never borrow to invest. May the markets be in your favor. Goodbye. Thank you. See you in another video.